I'm really excited, though I know it was coming. But when we got the news from the reply of the president for him accepting the resignation, I was so excited. I couldn't even sleep the whole night because I was waiting for my man, the promised one, Dashing Alan Kojo Martin, to such a caliber to help, but at least he has paid his dues to the government.
Some of us from the Zongo community who are staunch supporters of Alan felt even the thing has late because we have the opinion Alan should have come much longer. But in any case, God's time is the best. The time that he came is the best time for us to start everything. And he's coming, in fact, is going to help us seriously because the ground is very fertile. We have been moving on the ground, doing a lot of campaign, doing a lot of groundworks with the grassroots. And what they were saying that they want Alan to come, they want Alan to resign.
In August 2022, pro-Alan groups poured onto the streets of Kumasi in their numbers to take part in a health walk christened Edruso, to which it is your turn. Although the leadership of the MPP tried to stop the event, organizers and supporters defied the calls. Some supporters of Mr. Tremantin spoke to Citi News during that event, which caused controversy within the party.
Asante has spoken, Asante will speak, and Asante will determine the breaking of eight with Alan Kojo Tremantin as our leader for the contest in 2024.
My motivation was derived from how the grassroots are yearning for Alan Kojo Tremantin.
For leading members of the Alan faction in the Ashanti region, the decision to resign came at the right time, saying it will boost their confidence.
Send the message. The man has suffered, just like the way His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo suffered. Yenim Furtiti. That mantra will not be out.
It was like some of us who are close to him knows yes, he will contest. But people were asking, are you sure he is coming? Is he not going to deceive us? But the moment he tendered in the resignation, it shows people he is ready. As he said, he's an old horse in the game. So he's ready for the battle now. And yes, I'm really excited for the resignation. And it's also timely, which also boosts my confidence to work very hard for him.
A senior political science lecturer at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Dr. Amachi Boatin, says the resignation was anticipated.
Alan Tremantin has not shied away from the fact that he would like to lead the party to manage the affairs of the country as the president. And so his supporters have actually been also expecting that. And when we refer to people in the party jubilating, I think you making reference to his supporters. Generally speaking, I think it is good for Alan Tremantin himself.
A former Ghana's ambassador to Guinea, Alhaji Shaib Musa Sharif, is however calling for an amendment to the MPP's constitution to prohibit sitting vice presidents from contesting as flag bearers.
The MPP should look at our constitution and make it in such a, because it's creating a lot of acrimony in the party. We should look at our constitution and then rewrite it or put a clause in it that anybody who has been chosen as a vice president cannot come and contest the presidential election immediately if a vacancy becomes available. Why?
That would be an infringement.
No, I'm saying, I mean, if it's a constitution, when you are the people who make an infringement, yeah, now if you do it, it's an infringement of somebody's right. But when we look at it, when the party people, all of us agree, look at it, because the acrimony that is creating is a lot.
Dr. Amachi Boatin also shared some thoughts on other personalities who have declared intentions to contest as flag bearers of the MPP.
Without a blink of my eye, take out Dr. Fiakutu. In his own interest, he shouldn't contest. He has demonstrated terrible incompetence in the Agric ministry. Unless he comes out to say that the government did not fund his ministry. Otherwise, he can hardly convince his own wife that he's a presidential material. To the extent that Ghana continues to import tomatoes from Burkina Faso, then we can't say anything, presentable about the minister. So, he shouldn't contest. I don't ever think that he could, come out as a winner. Someone, in a conversation over the possibility of Kennedy Japan coming out, suggested that there's a remote possibility that he might ride on populism and come out. I beg to differ. He's not the type who is, if you like, a public person. He's not a public person. He's not known for any special capacity in the management of human affairs. He is known in public as being, if you like, very, very casual with the use of words and easily getting overly emotional.
The commentary over Mr. Tremantin's resignation is still raging. The Ashanti region remains the stronghold of the New Patriotic Party, and delegates from this region will undoubtedly play a major role in choosing who becomes the next flag bearer of the party. When the time is due, whichever way it goes, the delegates of the MPP are the best deciders. Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Ashanti Region.